Okay, time to play ugly. Okay, so let's go for that. Fine, so I played this a bit before, but the recording was not particularly good, so I have to re-record again. And it's been a while, so let's see how much of it I remember. Fine, these things here unveil a bit of the story behind the character, and we will be finding out more about it as we progress. So, as you can see for now, the mechanism is relatively simple. Yes, you mirror and then you can transfer yourself to the other side. And now, similarly, we can do like that. And this is mostly to show you how to retry a level. So it's kind of force one to fail at the beginning part of the tutorial. And now we can see that actually we don't need that floor there because that's really not necessary. And we can simply get the key, come back and continue. So let's go back to where we were coming from. And there's a door that we need to get through. So fine, now we have to mirror in the other axis, and that's going to be quite common way to do things in the game. So now we have a key, and when you open the door, we progress to the next area. This is probably where things get a bit different compared to the demo, if you tried the demo before. And what we have, you see there on the top right, is a door with a key, and that's an area. There's another one here, and you can see the key over there. So let's get that key, and that key is gonna open one of the areas. So for that we can mirror here, and maybe a bit closer. And now we can get here. Fine, there we go. And to get there, we simply probably doing something like this. And we get there. We get the key. And I'm going to the first area. This is where this key belongs to. Now that's this area here. And that key is gonna open this. We have also some secrets here and there. And as you can see, one of them is another piece of that story that we will need to unveil step by step. Fine, so it seems his dad was not like best dad ever. but that's fine. Let's continue, and now we can use the key and move to the next area. Good. Now essentially what we have is various areas, and as you can see, there are various doors, right? One of them is open now, the other ones are locked. So we need to go into one of the rooms, solve a puzzle that gives us a key, and then use the key for the next room, and so on. So this one should be something like this. We get this, and we now have the key. We can go for any other room. Let's say we go for this one, for example. Fine, so let's see if I remember what we have to do here. This one is familiar from the demo as well. So let's say transfer here. And now transfer to this side. And there's a key over there. And for that key, we should use this axis here. Get there. And now same thing here. We can get the key and we are okay with that. Now, if you remember, sorry, hold there. So I have to go back there. So there's something here on the right, and we probably want to see what that is, but we cannot progress there. So we need to use that mirror in there to get to this room. And in this room, we have another of these parts of the story of the character. Fine. Now let's go back and use this key for something else. Fine. For now, I go into this area here. There is another room here, and let's continue with this. So next puzzle. Fine, this is an interesting one, and there can do different things we can do here, and let me show you what that is. So we can put this here, and then we can walk this way. Now we get into this area here, and we can solve this puzzle. That seems a bit awkward, but is simply to do something like that. Let's see. Think I have to do this now. Okay, that makes sense. And now I can get here. Now, for that, there's not really any difficulty. Simply just get the key. And now we can come here. Now, there's something interesting I could have come across in the same way, doing the opposite to what I did to come to this side. But there's something here that we want to get, right? And to go back, there's a bit of a trick here because we cannot really jump there. But if we split horizontally, we can use the... Oh, you see? The speed that you get when you're falling to jump over. Because the alternative is watch the scene, then reset the level of the puzzle and do the other side. But if you want to do both things at the same time without resetting, that's the way to do. Or you can do in the opposite way, which is getting first the scene and then the key afterwards. Now, there's also another scene here that you can see that is shining. Okay, fine. So let's go, let's say for, okay, we need to reset this or to do that again because it seems it's necessary. So let's go for this one that is going to bring us another puzzle. Fine, this is apparently an easy one because since we get the key here, and as you see, it was not like any struggle, it was very straightforward. And I will explain why that is. First, this kind of laser has this, and this gives us kind of a film or a movie that is also another collectible. So there's a few of them in different rooms, and if we get all of them, there's an achievement. And this is an interesting one because, as I said before, the key was just you get the key. The problem is not how to get the key. The part of the puzzle is how to leave the room, because if we reset, we don't have the key. So this is how you are able to go outside the room, and you will see that there's some other rooms where that happens, that the puzzle is not so much on how to get the key, but on how to exit the room once you get the key. And it's quite fantastic on how the different maps and the different rooms are part of the puzzle, because you will see this one again. It's like, well, it has not been any struggle here. It has been very straightforward. Just mirror one side to another, and we get the key. But the problem is, how do we leave this room now? That is where the problem comes, because we cannot go any farther than that. And if we get here, then this doesn't give us the space to get out there. And that's, we need to do, I'm gonna show you another example as well. This doesn't give us the room either. That's not makes any difference. So the right way to do that is, if I recall correctly, mirroring from here. And now we get this upstairs, and you see we are appearing over there. And this is how we leave the room. Leave the room, of course, with the key. That's the puzzle. Now let's go for other rooms there. Now to get into that room on top of us, there are a couple of ways to do that. And one can be probably doing something like this. That is quite an easy one. Another way to do that is to use this technique that is not very straightforward, but some puzzles require to use this, that you make this like kind of jump. So this is something you can use in other puzzles, and indeed you will need to for some of them. So let's see this one, if I remember. Get here, and now get this one. This one, and we continue going up, and there we go. Fine. Now there is stairs. There's some stairs here. It's a bit like hidden somehow, but that's fine. And now we can probably simply something like this. And for this one, we can do that, transfer ourselves, and come back. Now going downstairs should be very straightforward. Oh, there's some more here. Okay, fine. And now there should be one more, which is over there, and I can use this technique here. Okay, fine. And I probably should have done something a bit different. Let me see. I think I will need to do this. Not like that. The other axis. Oh. Yeah, sometimes the directions get a bit weird, but it's fine. So let's see if I manage to get there. Yeah, there we go. Fine. And I believe this is the last room in this area. And this one is also a bit tricky one. So you can see you cannot get, that doesn't work and you try to change. And this is something like that. So there's another room over there, somewhere in the darkness. There. There and there. Okay, good. And now we get this key, and this key you notice is golden key. So now you get the visibility on all these areas. Now to get out is simply like that. And you're gonna see now there's something has changed in the map. And is we have this that is boss. So when we try to leave this area to use this golden key to open another door in the main room, is when we're gonna have to fight the boss. Otherwise, we cannot leave. Fine, so let's see if I remember how to beat this guy. Let's just start with that. And now remember we need to... Okay. Fine, so we need to get him to attack himself. Okay, he attacks us like this. And now... he attacks himself again. And now we need to do something like this. And... now. Okay, good. We killed him in the first attempt. That was pretty cool. So yeah, now... okay, we fall there. That's fine. Now we insert the glass, the mirror there. And we have completed this area, meaning that we can go to the main room where kind of gives access to the various different areas. And now we can use that key in one of the other rooms. And something may be interesting, I think, is for this room, not for this one. I don't remember which one was that, but let me show you something before we finish the... I think it's the red one over there that you can see there. So let me show you some things. Let's be a bit closer. That should be this here. And you see, this is kind of a map of the different areas. And as you can see, there's one of those areas there with a piano that has been completed. But there's some doors over there, so there's some kind of other secrets that we have not completed yet. Some of them are not unlockable yet, so we need to go ahead to the next area before we can come back and do them. So then the next area will be, and I'm gonna show you, let's do this like that. Okay, that was a bit quick. So we need to get over there, and that should be just a couple of ways to do that, but the quickest way is this. Okay. And I think it's the red one. Let me try this one in case. Yeah, exactly. It's the red one. Fine. So if we can do this one, this takes us to the next area, which we can cover in a future video. So please let me know in the comments if you want to see more of ugly, because what I've seen so far, I think there are a lot of runs there showing without any kind of commentary, and maybe the things are not really explained. So if you like more this style, I can continue and do some more videos. So it will depend on if the video works, and if the community likes this, I will do the next area, and we can potentially do the whole of the game together. That said, thanks for watching, and happy gaming, everyone.